Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to ChriswithaC. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Back at Garth Park. We've had a little bit of a break in the rain at the moment, so time to get the Hobao TT2.0 Pro out and give it its first bash. Now again, if any of you guys are wondering why I come to this bash location, is because it's very familiar to me. I come here all the time. Plus also you've got a good mixture of kind of surfaces. You've got undulating kind of grass areas, S-bends on tarmac, slippery concrete, big wide open grass areas. There's tons here. Now I hope you enjoyed the build on the channel, guys. Let me just get the camera right. I've had a lot of fun setting this up. Just to kind of go over quickly, I don't want to go into it too much because there is a video on the channel about what's in the car and how I've done it. Obviously, as you can see, painted it in my typical Tamiya PS33 paint. I am using a Hildo 4000 mAh 85C battery in here today. We've got the Hobbywing 120BL G2 ESC, fully waterproof, perfect for the kind of areas that I use. 3652 4000 kV motor, Verapop 25 kilogram servo. I've done some cable management. I have tuned the centre diff is here. I've done it again. Tuned the centre diff. I'm going to see what the front and rears feel like and tune where applicable. All the tyres are glued. Did a little bit of suspension geometry, added 1.5 degrees of camber on the rear and on the front. Sorted out a little bit of the towing issues on the front of the car. I'm going to pair head cam on now, and hopefully this is going to be epic, guys. 110 scale pro roller, and I absolutely loved the idea of this. Right, head cam on, and let's go from here. I'll see you in a second. Right, okay, so the handset I'm using today, guys, is my Radiolink RC8X handset. I am going to be reviewing I think it's the RCS version 3, which is the old handset, but obviously it still comes with a bunch of features. I love Radiolink handsets, guys, and this one, since I've updated it to the version, I think it's 1.3.0, the range has been phenomenal. I have got it all set up. I've got a little bit of gyro turned on the car at the moment. As you can see, 3S, so this should be more than enough for this little car. Guys, I'll put a link in the description where you can actually pick up these handsets as well. I am going to be doing some work with Radiolink in the future, so I am looking forward to that. You know, big thank you to Radiolink for getting in contact as well. Big shout out to Modelsport and the RC Fairy for getting this car over to me as well. I've been really kind of chuffed to pick one of these up. It is a little bit wet here today. I'm hoping these grass pins are going to be okay, but other than that, let's adjust the head cam. There you go. I think we're in frame now. We got steering. Oh, I did adjust the servo saver as well, so there's plenty of low down power, as you can see. They got a funny sound to these. Okay, definitely plenty of power there for 3S. Alright, okay, stock gearing's pretty nippy actually. Very stable. Handle's great. Whoop. A little bit tail happy, but there then. Plenty of punch. I don't mind on stock gearing. Now the receiver I got in here, guys, alright, is the RF4 GS, which is 400 meter range. It's a micro receiver, and I did wonder initially whether it was going to be out for this sort of application, but considering the amount of area that I'm covering here, it's not bad at all. Let's give it a quick blast down the field here. Yeah, for initial response with this car is fair shout. It's a flying machine. Nicely stable. plenty of power. Again, rooster tails, boy. Cool little 110 scale is. Yeah, I like this, guys. Handle's great. Plenty of power. Yeah, I like that. Flat out. She's covering the ground, mind, isn't she? This is good. This is really good, actually. Turn the car around. So I was wondering with the stock gearing would it be enough, but yeah, it's actually plenty. Now the question is, do I be greedy and maybe sneak a couple more teeth in there, or this is more than enough? So stable. Yeah, this is good, really good, guys. Very stable, very controlled. I quite like these tyres actually, yeah, today. Disappeared down a hill. Brakes are fine. Suspension, a little bit low, but it depends on the application you're going to use on, doesn't it? These hobby wing systems are brilliant, honestly. I really like these. That 4000 kV motor's on song as well. Whoop, lost control there. Back down. Yeah, it's dialed in, this guy's very dialed in actually. Handle's great. Hardly any body roll. Stupidly good car this, actually, to be honest with you. I'm having a lot of fun creating my own little track here. Yeah, she's covering the floor there, guys. That's got to be, what, 45, possibly 50? Turn in. Nice cornering. Really nice cornering. Hugs that corner line beautifully. Tyres a little bit loose there, but again that's just down to the wet. I'm super impressed with this, guys. Steering is working nicely actually. I was a bit curious with this servo, but in this car seems to be working wonderfully. But yeah, on power, Ooh, bit of a tumble. There you go. Bring it back to me. These tyres are quite nice actually. Bit of brake. And come back down, flat out run. Now I did think, do I put this on 4S? I don't think this needs 4S at all. Right, for a small car. Oh, no, we're stuck on. Are we stuck? Nope, we're fine. For a small car, this is possibly my favourite small scale car I've used so far. Disappear up the hill really fast. Bring it back down. It's right up there. It's right up there. You probably can't see that. Flat out run, turn in, brake. Lovely. Hug that corner, beautiful over there. Oh, bit too much turning actually. Try again. Lovely. I'm enjoying this, guys. Now, this is the thing with Hobao. So underrated. I know other channels have mentioned it. I've been banging on about it a while myself. And just wish more people would get involved. It's funny because Hobao don't really advertise their cars that much. They do a little bit of social media here and there. But it's generally the guys who are using their cars kind of get the word out. And whoa, check that body. Let's check the motor actually. Oh Christ, there's a lot of grass on the dry shaft there, isn't there? I have lost a body pin, but I did come prepared. See, there's no temperature in this car. Honestly guys, race spec Truggies, and I pretty much would call this a race spec Truggy. They're so efficient in what they do. I can't afford, bear in mind there's no fan on there, I can't afford to actually go up a couple of gears as well, so I might do that. Tyres are holding up decently as well. I have noticed centre line here, that's disappeared. Yeah, I mean, very happy with this. Honestly, if you've looked at one of these or possibly are interested in a 110 scale for the kind of running that I do, or maybe even a little bit of racing, I would definitely consider one, guys. Honestly, they're fast, nimble, agile, drive great, fun to put together. Hold on. Fun to put together, and yeah, just work well in general. I mean, it is what it is. And they're cheap. You know, let's not pull any punches here. They're not expensive. Have I got any gyro turned on? No. Okay, so no gyro. Let's put a bit of gyro on, see if that does anything. In fact, I think I might like it with the gyro off. Yeah, so I don't think I like it with the gyro on. Let's turn that off. All the way off there. Oh, Bit of wheel spin. At no point do I feel like I'm out of control here. Oh, except for when I do that. That was sod's law, wasn't it? As soon as I mention I don't feel like I'm out of control, straight away over she goes. Right. Yeah, it's a funny one, this one, because once again we're at a point where I'm struggling to find negatives. Not everything is perfect, like I say. I did have a little issue trying to install the SE, but we got past that. Oh, and I think that's LVC starting to come in there. So let's go back and change the battery. Yeah, that's definitely LVC. What an awesome little car. These 4,000 mAh Hildo batteries, guys, honestly, I'm having a great time with them. Amazon. I think it was, what, 45 quid, 50 quid for two. Decent capacity. Look at the state on it. Yeah, gonna need a session with a blower later, I think. But just no temperature in the motor there at all, so I really can't afford to go to town on this one. The only thing I don't like is these battery straps kind of hang over the edge. They're a little bit too long, but I'm not going to cut them just in case I use different packs. That battery is warm. Let's quickly check over the voltage on the battery, shall we? See how far that's pulled it down. Where are we at? What's the other side? I believe. Is it that side? Yeah, there you go. Right, all 3.1, 3. One of them dropped down to 2 there, so I might have to put it on a repair cycle just to kind of go through it on that GT power charger I got. But car is performing flawlessly. Let's get some of this debris out here. This drive shaft is absolutely minging. I'm wondering if there's some 3D printed parts I can get for this, you know, for the drive shafts. I haven't seen any mud guards that I can add to the vehicle, but yeah, I tell you what, she rips. She definitely rips. I love how neat everything is as well. All the wiring is kept neat and tidy. So yeah, a little bit of fiddling around with honestly, my advice, guys, if you can, this wire tidy that they've included, e.g. this part here, flip it over and do what I've done and put the motors over the top. So don't try and shove them underneath the chassis support there, because this will just unscrew at any point. But yeah, just as you can see, I've got it all neat and tidy and it's all arranged by there, but yeah, no problems at all. Tyres holding up okay, no problems at all there. Bottom of the chassis, couple of marks on the rear. I think that's obviously with the car sitting down. I tell you what, let's add a little bit more preload there. I can see that the body is rubbing here, there, so I might add some tape in there. But it's not a lot to say negative here, is there? All minor things, all minor things. And that's a good sign. So like I said, the whole car, the electrics, I believe, well, the ESC was £27. The motor possibly around about the £30 mark. Servo I repurposed, but you can pick them up from as little as 12 quid. Tin of paint, sorry, 2 tins of paint, so that was about a tenner. And the car, I believe on Modelsport at the moment is around about £180, something like that. But yeah, you've got a ripper then, guys, for a 110 scale. She is a flyer. Another battery pack in. Let's have another go. this noise off it. The noisy things are intense, isn't it? Sorry guys, just had a call come through. Loads of power, definitely. I don't think I need to, look how neat that was around that corner there then. I really don't think you need to take it any quicker, especially with the kind of motor that I've got in here, the 4000 kV. Unless you're doing speed runs, obviously, but this is plenty enough for around here. When I consider, right, let's talk Armour 3S car here. Armour 3S will cost you best part of £370 here in the UK. I know which one I'm picking. This or a Vortex? Well, there's no comparison. Now, will it hold up to the same sort of bashing? I don't know, because I haven't had it long enough to know, but indications are telling me yes, especially with the experience I've had with Hobao cars. The only issue I do find with Hobao is sometimes finding the parts you might want might be a little bit of a chore depending on stock. Sometimes here in the UK it comes up as supplier stock. Let's have a little bash around this area. Sometimes it might come up as supplier stock. Hot on the brakes, turn around. Down a hill. Brake in. Whoop. I'm very much enjoying this. Whoop, that was a curb. Did I break anything? No. Is the answer to that? Now that surprised me, because I did catch that curb. There you go, first crash out of the way, guys. I was pushing it a little bit hard coming out of that corner then. It's a wicked little car, this. Straight down the field. Rooster tails all the way down. Honestly, go get yourself one. I've got nothing more to say here. It's a proper little driving experience, this one. Can't wait to race around my friends with one of these things. It is diffing out slightly on the front, I've noticed, so maybe just a little bit thicker in the centre. Nothing more. Doesn't need a great deal. Awesome piece of kit, this. So yeah, that's my mind made up. We are going to upgrade this just because I like it. Should I take it off a wall? I don't know, let's think. Yeah, come on. Yeah, it does fly nicely. That's a fair old jump for a 110 scale, that, guys. I'll be straight with you. Up a field. Yeah, guys, I mean, look, Hobao in the UK, all over the world. I know, obviously in some parts of the world that... Hang on, 2 seconds. Right, okay. Turn it back down. Whoop, that was a curb. So yeah, really nice piece of kit, guys. Really nice. It's basically got the same sort of feel as what some of my 1/8 scales have, in a really small form factor. Like I say, if you're going to pick up like a 3S Armour, you might want to consider holding off, guys, and have a look at one of these. Now, they do sell them in 3 different flavours. You've got a blue or silver RTR, obviously with the stock electrics that Hobao provide, or you can have it in the roller form like mine. Now, the thing is with this, I find, is you can then pick your electrics, pick your power package, you know, you can save a bit of money maybe on something and then, you know, invest it elsewhere in the car. It does give you options. You can also have it in whichever colour that you want to, rather than what you're told. And now I say, I quite like the blue, actually. I'll be straight with the RTR, but they're almost ready to run. Yeah, for me, most times when I'm buying one of the bows is how I like it, because the car's pretty much set up and ready to rock and roll. You just got to find bit of tuning, a bit of setup to do with the electronics and stuff. But overall, awesome. Having a lot of fun with this. Well done, Hobao. Like I say, what they did with this car was take an already popular platform, which was the TT, and then it took them a while, but what they then did is chucked a bunch of upgrades into the car. I never owned the TT, by the way, mine. They took on all the feedback of all the people using them, and then made a bunch of changes. I know we said in the build, guys, about the servo as well, mind. At no point have I felt like I've needed a better servo here, so I might leave this in for now until she gives up on me. Corner's lovely. I mean, really tucks in on that corner, but And I think that's LVC right here, guys. Yeah, that's LVC. 2 packs in. Absolutely awesome. Let's feel the battery straight away here. Little bit of heat, nothing major. Probably afford to put some fans on there and gear up a bit, but I'm going to pause 2 secs. Right, okay, so sorry about that. It was just a gentleman walking past, so I want to make sure I give him plenty of room. And yeah, okay, so the car, very happy with the performance. Chassis, I mean, we did have a little knock on the front, but nothing's happened there, so again, awesome. Chassis is nice and straight, so that's a good thing. Power package is working awesomely. I'm glad we've gone with this ESC because obviously you've seen how damp and wet it can be around Garth, and this is somewhere where I will use this quite regularly. I'm quite surprised with the tyres. Tyres I expected to do away with in one hit, but yeah, they seem to be holding out quite well here. Now, the floor is dry, so it's not like I haven't given it any abrasive surfaces. Steering. Servo surprised me, even though I only put a repurposed servo in this, because how light the car is actually working very, very well. Overall, the car handles really nicely. I might put a slightly thicker diff oil in the centre, just a little bit, just to kind of stop those front wheels ballooning just a touch. So maybe take it to a 15,000 rather than 10. All in all though, this is an epic little truck, guys. 2 batteries in. Everything feels awesome. I'm struggling for negatives here. I really am. If you want the experience of maybe, you know, personalising something yourself and just making a car your own, this is a really good option for the 1/10 crowd. Tyres, they've all stayed on nicely. You know, there's no issues there. There's no screws missing. Positioning the battery into the centre of the car was definitely a good idea because the car felt really neutral in corners. Didn't really push too much, so that was a brilliant idea on Hobao's behalf, obviously, to have the 2-stage battery compartment, and obviously the fact that you've got this here so that it's all centered, everything is focused, all your weight is in here rather than on the rear or on the back. Yes, okay, you have got the motor there, but you know, this is where the majority of the weight is on the vehicle here. I'm just really happy with it. It's a little ripper, this is, guys, and it goes stupidly well. Again, awesome work with the Radiolink handset. I can't recommend this enough. Keep banging on about it. Yes, it's an expensive handset. I don't expect everyone to get hold of one, but if you are in the market for a good quality, really tunable handset with great model memory and stupidly good range. Now, bearing in mind the receiver I've got in here, that is the 400 meter servo. It's a micro servo. It's designed for the smaller applications like this, and obviously maybe things like mini Zs and stuff like that. The response time on the handset and the receiver, just not to get too technical, is 3 milliseconds. 3 milliseconds is definitely on par with a race spec handset. Now, you know, would you, me personally, I would love to be able to own something like a Futaba. I just can't afford one of those. So the Radiolink is a great step between a cheaper handset and also maybe the high-end handset. And you know, I've got every single one of my cars on this handset now, and it works stupidly well. Range, not a problem with the kind of areas that I run at. So yeah, all working perfect. Right, let's go heads up, guys. I'm just kind of babbling on you because you know, I love it. Right, see you in a sec. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so the Hobao TT2.0, awesome piece of kit. The Pro Roller, I really like this. Like I say, other than maybe tuning the centre diff, I am going to possibly make sure those front and rear diffs now are topped up because I'm happy with the fluids. The stock fluids were great in the car. I might possibly go up a tooth or two, maybe add a fan on there, just to, I don't know, because, I mean, do I really want to run into temperature issues? The car's fast anyway, so I've got no issues with that. Everything has just worked great on it, and I'm struggling really to give you a negative here, because there is no negative. If you're into the sort of thing that like I've got, more maybe even 1/10 scale racing, you want a cheaper option to get out and just enjoy, you're looking at essentially probably the best 1/10 scale I've driven. And look, you know, I've had a few cars, all right, so it's not like I'm trying to teach you to suck eggs here. It is stupidly well handled, what's the word for it? It handles amazing. It's rocket fast for what it is. It's very, very well built and engineered. You know, it's a good car, this one, and I've gone on about it way too much already, I know. I want to say a huge thank you to the RC Fairy and Modelsport for getting this car over to me. It's been a pleasure to drive here today. 2 packs through, not an issue. I haven't got anything bad to say about it, and I will put a link in the description where you pick these one up. 1/10 scale, guys, if you're looking for one, this is something you should definitely have on your radar. Again, Hobao have done an amazing job and very, very underrated. Guys, huge thank you to each and everybody who's obviously watching all the videos. All the likes, shares and subscribes go on the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm humbled beyond belief. The channel is moving at a stupid rate now, and you know, it's just a lot to keep up with, and that's only a good thing. Honestly, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing and means the world to me. Till next time, guys, check the box for more videos. Stay awesome. I'll catch you later.